Louisiana Beer Reviews, Mr. MardiGras Beer, India Pale Ale Craft Beer. Okay, 6.8% alcohol, IBU's not listed. It says, our story begins with one amazing character, Mr. MardiGras himself, Blaine Kern, who died in 2020. He was the guy that started Mardi Gras World, and they designed most of the big mainline parade floats, Mardi Gras floats for the, the expensive parades like Rex, Endymion, Orpheus, and Bacchus, Crew of Carrollton, those kind of parades. And his company's still around today. They design, like I said, the big time floats. And he's sort of a controversial character in New Orleans, but whatever the case, he contracted with this company to make wines and beers. And I bought this in Birmingham, Alabama, all right? Yes, in May of 2022 at Piggly Wiggly, one of the Piggly Wiggly stores in Birmingham. There's one that has so many craft beers, it's incredible. I went to a second Piggly Wiggly. They had a few craft beers, but not too many. Okay, produced and canned by Juju Labs of St. James, Missouri. But what it really should say is produced and canned for them by a different company in Missouri. I can't remember the name of the contractor, but that city, that town, not a city, that town, St. James, Missouri, is southwest of St. Louis along the old U.S. Highway Route 66 and the modern Interstate 44. Okay, a fruity, piney India Pale Ale that's all about hop, aroma, and ... character. A character, like I said, canned on February 11, 2022. March, April, May, June, July. So we're going on 5 months here. Well, I found it, so I bought it. I've never seen it in Louisiana, even though it's called Mr. MardiGras, made in Missouri, not exactly a state renowned for its carnival celebrations. There's only 51 check-ins on Untappd going back to early this year, early 2022. Apparently the trademark for this product was given in 2021, so it's not an old brand. There's no listing of it on Beer Advocate or Rate Beer. And Untappd, like I said, has 51 check-ins, and the scores are not too good. One guy said it's a yard beer. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, a yard beer. Okay, maybe that was plain. Nice frothy head, off-white head, very orange appearance. That is an orange beer, boy. Woo. But it looked like the company in Missouri that's making this is a pretty competent craft beer company. I mean, they have something going on there, so I think it'd be a place to visit. As soon as I popped the can, I could smell the intense hop aroma. I mean, it was impressive. So now let's get into it. Yeah, it's a deep. I know what this beer is going to taste like. I can tell you already. It's deep, bready malt and hop oils. It's going to taste real strong, like it's going to have a meaty flavor. A lot of body and a meaty flavor. And the bitterness units, it's 6.8. They're probably going to be traditional IPA, more like 68 IBUs. Not going to be one of these modern low to no bitterness unit IPAs. No. Opaque. Translucent, but opaque. Can't see through this thing. So the aroma is nice. Would I have rather drunk it on February 12th? Rather drank it on February 12th, 2022? Yeah, but I just ran across it in that build your own 6-pack, $10.99, great deal these days. $10.99 build your own 6-packet Piggly Wiggly sauce, and I'm buying it. No doubt, my friends. Cheers and taste. Yeah. It's an extremely malty beer. It's sort of barley wine-ish, like I think if I'd have had it fresher, it would have had more of a biting hop bitterness, a stinging even hop bitterness. Now that's fading, it's transitioning. In a year or two, it really transitioned into a barley wine. I don't think this would age well, though. It's only 6.8. If it was above 8, you'd be better off. If it was above 10, you'd be safe. But my friend David has gone to these extremes with his beer museum, and the results are not too good. I told him, I said, you're destroying your products. And he disagreed. He said, no, it adds character to the beer. I said, okay, I don't care because I didn't buy them, you know. You could save them for 25 years, really. But I said, to me, it just tastes like old stale drinks. And we did 14% beer. It's 14%. Okay. You can see this one's fading. I think in the can is safer. I don't think they make bottles. They only show can on the website. They might have sold this down in New Orleans during Carnival. I didn't go to New Orleans during Carnival this year because all the baseball games I had scheduled, and I had bought season tickets, so I wasn't going to waste the tickets. And I've been to Mardi Gras parades so many times in my life. I mean, it's like you can't hardly stand to go to it. You know, like in my case, I can't hardly stand to watch it now, you know. The bitterness is there. This beer reminds me of something, but I can't think of what it reminds me of. It's like I've tasted this profile before, and I don't. And I think this flavor is coming from the middle states. What I mean is I've had some of these, and they were from like not near the coast, the Gulf, Atlantic, or Pacific coasts. They're like in this, if you want to call it the heartland of the United States. Like, say, Jackson, Mississippi, Yazoo Beer Company, and up there into the, like I'm saying now, into central Missouri, Tennessee area. Yeah. Some of the Memphis ones are not like this, but these are like dirty IPAs in the sense that, like, they're very earthy. That's the word. Earthy, vegetative, soily. If it was a whiskey, it would be a Scotch. The body is high medium. It's almost heavy bodied. So if you're looking for something light, throw it out. The finish is mostly dry. The mouthfeel is no slickness or anything. It's just water, liquid. Okay, let's go sweetness and bitterness units. There's a lot of heavy bread crust here, I'm telling you. This beer is more malty than bitter. It's like a, you know what it is? It's like a British style IPA, I'm serious. Sweetness units, 2 out of 5 sugar cube. 2 out of 5 sugar cubes, not particularly sweet. Bitterness units, it's got some acidity too. Bitterness units, 3 out of 5 hop cones, not too bitter. I think the IBUs are probably higher on this. When they first brewed it, when they ran it on that gauge, but it's probably faded. This kind of, I'm talking about the coast, Gulf Coast, Atlantic, and Pacific Coast. It does have some shipyard unusual yeast qualities to it. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll say this much. It's definitely not a run-of-the-mill product. It's unique. The can art is okay. It's saying NOLA, jester. Mardi Gras is for everybody, every day. Well, it's not for every day. It might have been every day for Blaine Kern because he ran Mardi Gras World, which was a tourist attraction. People go look at how they build floats. It's an adhesive label on a black can, dark brown can. Interesting. Let the good times roll, laissez les bon temps rouler. Cheers from your crew at Juju Labs. Drink responsibly and have fun. Juju Labs headquarters, Juju Wines and / Juju Labs is in California. Oh, yeah. The artwork is... It's okay. It's not really that different from what you might see down in New Orleans. Some, like, you know, second or third tier artwork that people are doing just on the street. I could draw at this level. I definitely draw it. You know, I could produce artwork at this level with a pen and ink. And that ain't saying a whole lot, but I mean, you know, it's okay, it's fine. It's not terrible. The product is unique. They might have tried to sell this around New Orleans for Mardi Gras 2022. I don't know who bought it. People that go to Mardi Gras parades are not going to drink stuff like this. In 99% of the settings. They're going to buy Bud Light. Because what's the king of beer in Louisiana? Bud Light. Okay. You say, oh my Lord. All the culture y'all have and they love Bud Light. Believe me, that's what they love. And I cannot see people at a parade drinking this. It's got too much body. It's got too much uniqueness. It's got too much strength. I don't know what the guy's talking about on tap. It's a yard beer. It does have, does it have great hop bitterness? No. It could be more bitter. But I get the feeling that this is basically the way it came out in the way they wanted it to come out. And the more the European, specifically British India Pale Ale style. For whatever reason, maybe Mr. Blaine, Mr. Kern, Mr. Mardi Gras like that style. I really don't know. They also make a lager, also 6.8. Liquor. So that's an imperial lager, I guess you'd say, or extra strong lager, at least a 6.8. Not an imperial, I guess. What is an imperial lager? 8? So that's a little different. I would like to try the lager. If I saw it, I'd certainly buy it. They might have it down there at some of these stores in New Orleans. I'm sure if you go down the tourist section of the city, I'm sure the price is outrageous. So for a beer that you will have almost no encounter with in your life, that you will never see, and that I will probably never see again, you know, but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Don't really understand the approach of 6.8 India Pale Ale, British style, and a 6.8% lager. Malt liquor style, you know, Hellesbach style most likely. That's a mystery to me, but whatever. Nice aroma. I'm going to score it a B. It's good. I think that's where they're coming in at on Untappd, around a B. I'm going to say 87 out of 100, 8.7 out of 10. I think fresh, still fresh, you know, essentially, but I think a month or two old, it probably it might get into the A- area, perhaps. But yeah, B. So Mr. Mardi Gras India Pale Ale, craft beer, like they're saying on the label. Yeah, a B, 8.7 out of 10. If you see it for a reasonable price, I would recommend it. You know what's really making me happy about this product? It's not like everything else. I'm so sick of going to the store and buying an India Pale Ale that tastes like all the other ones. People say, did you try this new Belgium one? And this new Belgium one? They got the 1986 and the 1987 and the Ferris Bueller's Day Off version. And they got the Breakfast Club version. Oh, did you try them? Oh, did you? I'm like, yeah, and they all taste the same. And they got the Goose Island this, and they got the Goose Island that, and they got the Goose Island this, and they got the Lagunitas this, and the that, and the other thing. And even if it wasn't, what would I, I wouldn't even know about it because of the other thing. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm watching the same thing again and 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 again, and it becomes redundant. It's like I had to go get the beer at the Office of Redundancy office. So this is a nice treat because it's not the same old thing. Oh, time again, man. So Lazy Le Bon Temps Relais, a good beer at least, a little strange, but that's fine. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Missouri, St. James, Missouri, and tour that brewery that I can't think of the name of, but it's the only brewery in St. James, Missouri. Anyhow.